Usually, when a company makes a Plants vs. Zombies plushie, they at least have a few different plants or a few different zombies. But the plushie that we'll be looking at today only has one plant within the entire set, but just a bunch of different variants of it. And while this is definitely one of the stranger Plants vs. Zombies plushes I've looked at as well, but it's just a really strange concept, and while it does have some really strange plushes within the set. So yeah, with that said, welcome to a look at the Plants vs. Zombies colored KernelPult plush set. Starting off with the first plush, we have the purple KernelPult. Now I'm starting off with this one mainly just because it's the one that closely resembles a normal looking KernelPult plush as well, but actually uses a normal looking pattern except it's just purple. And well, you could obviously tell that this plush is based off of the links in KernelPult just because all the details on it look to be the exact same as the links in KernelPult, just with a few changes to it. First off, the leaves are just slightly lower down on the plush, which also makes the eyes look really high up on the plush. And another reason why the eyes look really far up on the plush is just because they're quite small, they're not the correct size, and they're not the same size as the links in KernelPult, so they don't take up as much space, making them look kinda weird. And well, same thing with the eyebrows, they're just a bit too small, and I think if they made that part of the plush just a bit bigger, it would look a lot better. But yeah, the leaves on this plush could also get damaged, since they're only glued onto the side of the KernelPult, they could get unglued over the years. And well, for the actual texture of the KernelPult, it seems to be the exact same texture as the normal links in KernelPult, but probably just lower quality because it's a bootleg obviously, and obviously it's purple. And well, honestly, this plush doesn't really seem to be based off of anything, they just kinda stole the links in KernelPult and changed the color of it just to make a unique plush, I guess. So yeah, this is definitely a really strange plush, including all the other ones within the set, but it's by far the one that looks the best in my opinion. And well, if you want any of the plushes in the set, they're very hard to come by, but if you want them, you can look on eBay or Zanu, but it'll take a while to show up as well, but I've only ever seen one for sale. Moving on to the next plush in the set, we have this KernelPult. Now, this plush is really not yet unique at all as well, they literally just took the links in KernelPult, but added a weird looking face onto it. As well, the leaves used on this plush are the exact same as the links in plush, and the texture is also the exact same. So yeah, all it seems like they did is that they just took the normal links in KernelPult, got rid of the face, and stitched on their own face to it. But yeah, one thing that I do have to say about this company is that they did a great job copying the links in plush, as well they actually look really accurate besides the face obviously. As well, they even got the correct material for the plushes, which is something that not a lot of bootleg companies will actually do. But yeah, just like the last KernelPult we looked at, the leaves could get damaged because the glue could get dried up over the years. And well, for this face on this plush, it seems to be nicely embroidered on, and it uses a unique amount of colors. And well, it's definitely strange looking, I have no idea what this is based off of, if it is even based off of anything. But yeah, this is definitely one of the strangest Plants vs. Zombies plushes that I have ever seen, just because the face is just really weird, especially just because it seems to be a links in KernelPult, but just with a really strange looking face. But yeah, I have no idea what the face is based off of, if it's even based off of anything, as well the purple KernelPult was probably just made by the company just to make a unique plush, so they might have just done the same thing for this one. But yeah, this is definitely just a really strange plush, and if you want it, you could look on eBay or Zanu, but I've never even seen one for sale, and I only have one image of it. Moving on, we have the pink KernelPult. Now, just like all the other KernelPults in the set, it's obviously a copy of the links in plush, and well, just like the other plushes, the leaves could also get damaged with the glue. And well, for the texture of the KernelPult, it's the exact same as the links in KernelPult, but this time, instead of being purple or yellow, it's instead a pink color. And well, just like the last KernelPult plush we looked at, it once again has a really strange looking face. But instead, for whatever reason, this KernelPult is smiling and it actually looks happy, unlike the last one. And well, this one also seems to have a mouth, which it didn't really seem to have a mouth on the last plush. But there possibly could have been a mouth on the last plush, because I only have one image of it, it seems that the leaf might be covering the mouth if it is there. But I can't really tell due to us only really having one image of the plush. But yeah, once again, I have no idea what it's based off of, even if it's based off of anything, and he basically uses the exact same design as the last KernelPult plush for the face, but just the eyes are changed. As well, it uses the exact same pink lines for the cheeks, and also uses the exact same nose. But also seems that this face is smaller than the last one, and it also seems to just be slightly higher up. But yeah, just like the last KernelPult plush that we looked at in the set, if you want it, you can look on eBay or Zanu, but I've only ever seen this one image of it, and I've never seen one for sale. So yeah, that was the entire plushie. It is a pretty small plushie, but also a pretty strange one, especially because, well, it just seems that they took KernelPults and just changed them in really weird ways. And well, this plushie doesn't really have an official name for it, so I'm just going to call it the colored KernelPult plushie, as well, it uses a bunch of different colors for the KernelPult, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please like, subscribe, and comment down below which plushie is your favorite, and yeah, have a great day.